Hello and welcome, my kobolds and creatures, to episode 0 of what I hope is going to be a long-running series of a vanilla Minecraft survival let's play thing, whatever you call it. Already off to a good start. Today, episode 1. No, episode 0. Already going off the script. I'm right in front of me, I'm still misreading it. A note of things to come. Here's what today's plan is. You can see around me a few unfinished builds in my little creative testing world. Let's see if I can just fly. How do you... Oh, it's been too long. I am so used to playing on console, I'm just not used to PC controls, and I am not moving around to get on the platform. No. There we go. Here we are. So I want to do a bit of a thing of notes to come. Show off some previous builds I've done before, so you sort of know what you're getting yourselves in for, rather than just jumping in a little blind onto a new channel. Introductions. I'm not even doing this in the right order. I am going to be called Kobold Queen over here on YouTube, and as a note, I'm not doing this like seriously. Sure, I want to post somewhat regularly, maybe every 2 weeks or so. But I don't want it to come across as all, ooh, I've got to get the likes and all that nonsense. I'm not going to be talking about anything other than episode 0 to try and get out of the way, to explain. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. Yes, things to come, things to show off what I want to do in the future builds and everything. I'm going to move into first person so I have a bit better control of what I'm doing here. And yeah, this is my creative world. I've been busy building roof designs, thinking what I want to do with a starter house. I got a little carried away. I wanted to start the YouTube stuff, but it was too late to really record anything, so I spent like 3 hours last night just building roof designs. I have still no idea what I'm going to actually start with. Maybe I'll just pick something at random. Yes, but this is my creative testing world. I'd say I'm a bit more of a builder. I've moved over to PC rather recently. I say recently, it's been years, but I don't really play as much as I used to back then. You know what, we're just going to jump in. I'm going to just go on the menu here and move over to the next world. Alright, here we are. We're in the start of the tour. First of all though, sorry for the buzzing in the first clip. Hopefully I've got it sorted now. Maybe some editing tricks to get rid of some of it, but I'll try and work on audio between episodes and such. But if I don't at least make low quality stuff, I won't make any quality stuff. This is Caramel's Keep, or rather this big grey blob over here is Caramel's Keep. It was meant to be a spawn project of you spawn right in the centre of that little X shape, a little cathedral thing, but after I'd finished it I started spawning on the roof, which wasn't working. I was planning a large cover-up project that never really came to pass, so a little bit demotivated on that, and that's the last project I started. Well, let's try making videos on a new survival. I'm going to walk down the stairs, I'm going to show off the area, give you an idea. We'll cut here and just jump to the next frame, yeah? Here we are, Caramel's Keep. We're sort of inside the walls of the cover-up project, and we actually enter into the main thing, mostly made of amethyst, some stone bricks, diorite, works. And if I just quickly run over to the centre, here was meant to be where spawn was, where I originally came into the world, made a little marker and built this huge thing, only for it to break. I'm not salty about that at all. Bit but copper piping and such to keep it decorated. I also like to mark the dates and things now and again when I'm building stuff, so started this 20th of September 22. It's wow, realising how far away that is. You know, sentimental, keeping the early stuff. That's what I'll probably be doing in the Let's Play, keeping my first tools and such. Mapping out the keeping mines, old strip mines and such. That pretty much is this place. It's just quite a large empty building which isn't something I want to do a lot of. I mean, yes, I want to do a lot of large buildings, but not a lot of empty ones. So I'll at least decorate the inside of most of them. It's like kind of a one-off for some of these larger builds, though. I think it's starting to get out. I'm going to grow a bed, and I'm going to move on to the next landmark and show you that one. And we're just coming up to the next landmark. And there's like a farty little mine in there. If we just come up these stairs, I like texturing stairs. There's a lot of roads. You come to my enchanting tower, which strange build. It did have a cover, but I didn't like it, so I tore it all down. It was a big project to build it, a big project to tear it down. Bit of a perfectionist, but hopefully on the actual builds, actual series, starting from episode 1, I won't be tearing anything down. Hopefully. I did have plans for it, rebuilding some of my older projects. Again, moving from console to PC, there's a lot of like architecture styles I've tried that I like, but I really want to sort of keep them in one place. Which I might eventually come back and build some of those old ones in the new series, but I'm not gonna really push for it. Spent way too long trying to map out the area. I did have it. I had 2 complete maps, another 2 that had big holes in the middle, and then I died in the forest somewhere and dropped one of them. That was fun. And so, if only I had those clips like that on display. So again, I prefer building rather than anything, not just exteriors but interiors. Nice cozy little indoor furnishing area, which I accidentally rotated most things on here. I'll only rotate it again, so there's no point trying to clean it all up and torch spam, because it's clearly it's still a work in progress, most of this, but I still a work in progress. I'm not coming back after this video. I don't think I'll delete worlds. I'm not a fan of deleting worlds. They'll probably hide on my hard drive just for bits of inspiration. Which was one of the things, but as soon as I pulled down the sides though, I saw the inner staircase. It was like, you know what? I'm keeping it. You know what? I could have gotten like a really good vantage from the rest of it. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna cut to the camp's like literally 2 steps. What's the point in cutting here? More video editing effort. Oh my goodness, you can tell I'm not much of a talker because I'm already fumbling over words. Now, we have a little camp, little tents. I really like these. Don't normally get to use a lot of colour like purple, but it really makes it work with tents. You can get away with it, This is what I mean by decorating interiors though. A bit of clutter, a bit of nonsense, paintings, armour stands. I was planning to start putting armour on the armour stands, but never got round to it. Of course, dating my build, because why not? I've marked out where some buildings are supposed to go, something like a super smeltery thing, but always starting a new world, so you can always keep up with the progress fully. It's just a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of a retelling of what I can do. Getting these arches isn't easy. When you're walking around in Minecraft world and you accidentally just click on something and it's like, oh no! It's just filling with stuff. But that's really all that's in this world. I mean, if you go over that way really far, there's a small little town. But I say a town, there's like one house next to some placed down trees. It isn't much. And down there you can see a bit of a really badly walled off wheat farm. Mobs were still getting into it, so it was not well designed. And that's it for the first world. I say the first world, it's the most recent one. I've got 2 more to show you, 2 more ideas. But this is the sort of thing I'll be building. Little towns, little buildings all clipped together. I'm rambling. Let's move on to the second one. Oh, woof. No. I was meant to be building a small tree town here, called park, but it never happened. Welcome to World 2, where there isn't much to show here. A bit of a building there, you can see. I'm going to walk you through this one as we go, and just sort of comment, show you what's around, and again, show off what I've done in the past. And this is probably going to be closest to how we start off. I mean, episode 1, no idea. I've not chosen a seed, I've not chosen a housing I want to build yet. I mean, I'm probably going to be building a lot of roads. Every Minecraft world I do, it's like, step 1, build a road. Why? So I can find all my landmarks quite easily. I will get lost. And I can't just have path roads, they've got to be like, you know, spruce and trapdoor mixes, or with weird cobblestone ruins with the occasional bed if I get tired and it starts turning nighttime. It was good to end off at a landmark at least, and if you have landmarks at every turn, you can sort of drop off whenever. Yeah, never did get round to decorating the nether portal. Sheep farm, and put that away. And here we are at the actual buildings, the first buildings. The small town of Trempton. I say small town, there are 2 buildings here. A small little tiny house, and you can see where in 21, like a year before the previous world, there was a bit of a road, a bit of a wall. It's always been the house before the barn was even made up. There's a little lava pit there, which, meh, it's always. Oh yeah, no, let's not forget. Everyone's little starting house actually was able to save my starting armour. There were a lot of cows here, and chests now and again. And that's it. That's it with a small house. You know, you get everything you need for a small house. A small little farm, and post boards. Every single world needs one of these. You know, everyone says we keep having a spider farm listed on both of them so far. Road to a skeleton farm. There is a skeleton farm here somewhere, but I think it's like out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, and actually decorate the skeleton farm itself. Make an enchanter's tower. Like, probably what I was planning to do was similar to what I did in the next world, in Caramel's Keep. Get some diamond tools. The curse of diamond tools. It seems to be every time I start getting close to getting diamond armor, diamond tools, I get it, and then I stop playing. I like build a few houses, make diamond weapons, and stop. The hopes is, by recording this, I might be able to end the curse of stopping at diamond tools, or I just don't make diamond tools for ages. And Bark's dirt layer. Oh yeah, Bark, the little town over there. It's meant to be terraforming, but ooh, such a big project. Building 2, we've got little docks down here, which was meant to be more. I think that's the last thing I actually added onto the map before leaving. Another huge storage place, and a better map. Proper actually date then. The barn and the village. This is more accurate to what we're actually doing. You know, I'm always standing on this table and looking at the map. So this is where we were. There's meant to be a bridge there. I guess it is a little out of date. But I missed a lake. I made a little custom lake thingy. We're in the barn, which is storage, and if you follow the road all the way that way, there's like 2 buildings there that I started converting. I was trying to pretty up the village and sort of merge the 2 together. Never happens. Take on more than I can chew and get distracted. But I really love these white and wood buildings, you know. It's really early game materials, and it just has enough, you know, it's not overly complex, but you have ridiculous size or materials that are just impossible to get early game, which is sort of the third world, my third world, how to call it. The next world will be showing it's a big example of don't use materials you can't get easily at the beginning. Really burnt out quick. Another set of armour. I don't think that's actually ever been worn. Just put there. And of course, chicken cooker. Some running around. Upstairs, purely decorative area. Not purely, but mostly decorative area. With just a bed. Chickens, place to sleep if you need it. armour. Again, they're just decorative. Those, though, are the first mushrooms I picked up. As one does, yeah. Keep your souvenirs, decorate the place up with neat bits and pieces, and you'll have yourself something quite nice. Now, I'm actually going to leave the back way. More underground storage. Of course, I can't even think of what to call it. The crafting table. Crafting table should be everywhere. I want it green and nighttime again. You know what? It's going for a nice ambient walk to the next location. Somewhat of a decorative cow farm. But again, the long road that you saw on the map. I'm just going to rush through this. Because in actuality there is something on the road to kind of break up the length of it. And you're already there. Alright, so you follow the muddy path, blending between the wood and stuff, and straight into stone again. We have our little bandit camp. Little side room which I can actually stay safe, basics. And it's mostly decorative, except for this thing at the back. A secret super smelter with steak. Oh, okay. No idea how long that's been left in there. But you know, it's one of those, you throw items in here, you throw coal in there, which runs into some secret holders, which feed into the furnaces, which then all feed back into the output chest. But that's where the input goes. I don't need it anymore. I need to turn that off. Try and glitch it. There it goes back. So that's it. Just another decorative little thing. And I want to do these more between my towns. So like, you know, you've got 2 towns, but, you know, because you don't want them like anywhere, you want them in nice locations with some, you know, typography might be the word. Oh, my brain is mush. It is late. I should not be recording this. I shouldn't be shaking the camera so much. I'm making some of you dizzy. Or you're making myself a little dizzy. Here we are, the next buildings of, I don't know what the town was going to be called. It might still have been Trempton. Anyway, next house is another tiny little cubby thing, which I was using as my home away from home. So you go upstairs and, oh, I thought it was storage up here. No, it's just a bed. Cramped little space, but just enough. I think it needs more actually. Some more paintings and random odds and ends to decorate the place. Downstairs ain't bad. The carpet really helps. Should really be a bit more than just white. Change up the colours. It's night time, but I don't care because we're almost finished the tour already. I'm not going to bother showing you a village. It's a village. I haven't done anything else to it. You go in here and we have a very strangely designed building because it actually serves a purpose. We have wheat. A little hidden wheat farm in a house. And I've already ruined part of it. And not stocked it since last time. Yeah, so you come in here, you place all your wheat down, and then you come out here, you press your buttons, which dispenses the water. Easy. And that's it. For World 2. The golem got spooked by a golem. That is the second world I wanted to show you. I mean, it's a shame I can't show you all the old console worlds I had. Some of them are really nice and big. That I've been working on for a lot longer. Back when I had a lot of time to play. You know what? I'm still rambling. I am still rambling. That's my back. That's my front. This is how you do the talking, don't you? Alright, and so I'm rambling, so let's just move on to the third world. Alright, we're back. The next place, third place I want to show you is somewhere where I overplanned, and when the texture pack broke, well, you can already see it. And when the texture pack stopped working, I kind of lost all motivation because I'd have to redo the pack, and I am so out of practicing coding, it's ridiculous. Yes, this is something I do a lot. You have these weird, like, crudely made towers so I can have a look at the area. I love a bird's eye view, so I like making towers to kind of look over the place. Not got one here yet. There was meant to be like a huge mansion kind of thing here that didn't get finished. But those are my resource heavy builds. But, I mean, I like them. Ow. I'm always falling off stuff. So you go in these little side doors, got enchanting set up there and everything. Nope, that's a balcony bit. You go this way, and I have planned out for so many buildings here that never got made. Oh, how can I forget? It's actually a very heavily mined out mine down there. It's a mine. You know what mines look like? It's not decorated, it's nothing to shout home about. These look nicer with a texture pack that no longer works. Sort of just changing it so that it matched normal stone textures and stuff, but was pale. I mean, it doesn't look too bad now, but I remember how it used to look. Let's see. It is something I'm questioning still. I've seen some other YouTubers who play Vanilla just changing some of the textures slightly, and of course Direct's always the first on that list of things to change. Make it look like stone. I don't mind it too much. Bits and bits. Yeah, this is my home in this world. We go up the stairs and we have my strangely cramped storage with there's a weird bump in the middle because that's how the build is. I can't remove that without falling through the floor. And we have a few chests. A floor purposefully just decorative, but also a good place to look out at the street. So many unfinished builds and half-finished buildings. You know what? Let's just... I'm very lost. It's been a while since I've been here. Scrap stuff. Yeah, jump in that bed. That's the one I was always sleeping in. You go across the street and you go into secondary storage for just food. Another chicken cooker. I'm not going to link it because that's probably making noise. Realising I didn't use headphones in the last world, so I have no idea if the chicken cooker was going to be very loud. Of course, again, planning for a large village, planning for a huge town, but never getting far enough before moving on to something else. So right, next time, make something smaller, don't plan out where the houses are going to go as much, and just get started. There's another one of those weird towers that I've built where I can just sort of stand and have a look at the area. So I'm going to pop up here, have another look around, and I've missed that completely. Hop up here, have a look around again, and sort of wrap up. Yeah. Oh, there's a little tiny building on the back of that. Fish farm in this little flat piece, and that just has a drop mine in it. Oh, hang on. I can feel a sneeze coming and it just won't go. You know, it's just going to sneak up on me. Do I keep that in? Probably. And that is the only world I've got on PC. There's like a dirt village hiding off somewhere in the distance, but finding it is a pain, so I'm going to leave it. And there's nothing to really shout home about. Well, that's sort of my experience as a builder. I mean, it's been a while. Am I still crouched? No. It's been a while. I really want to get back into Minecraft, and hopefully doing a bit of a Let's Play is going to get me started up again. That's the plan. Build some small towns, maybe take some requests as well. You know, always inspirations, always a good thing. And maybe do some cheeky animations on the side because I really want to get back into some old habits. And I don't know. How do I close this off? I don't really have an outro ready. You know what, I'm going to post... I got an idea. I'm going to throw in a few clips just after this of me just failing in between the recordings of what was supposed to be cut. So that'll give you some laughs. But that's going to be it for episode 0. I should hopefully see you in episode 1. I'll probably not post this one until episode 1 is at least ready. There's no point having an episode 0 without something actually to show the actual world. Hopefully next time we can start up the world, get a seed, find out what type of house I want to build, because I've got no idea. But we'll see where we go from there. I'm rambling. I have been Kobold Queen. Or rather, I am. I need to work on this. So I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone. Okay.